fucking wearing the Nikes? Those are my sneakers. He gave them to me. It was his dying wish.
Finders keepers. Lose your sneakers.
How are you fitting in those? Those are 11s. You're fucking 9 feet tall. You're like the Yao Ming of Nazis. It's not making sense.
Sea into the world below, where beauty and mystery can always be found. It dives fearless and free, chasing the strangest foe.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of What the Hell Happened to Them, starring always Jeffrey Joe Vekeman and myself, Patrick Scale. Lev Van Renter lives on the board as always, and today we finally reach a very big plateau. Joe, what movie are we doing?
The do-over.
And
Netflix is the do-over.
This won't be relevant at the time that this podcast goes live, but for now, for us, for Joe and myself and Lev, who I think has only watched like 10 of the movies, nine of the movies. So
why?
Because he's a bastard and he hates and he loves life, and how dare he? So for us though, right now in the present, in the middle of February 2017, this is the last current Adam Sandler movie available. Another one will be coming out in a few months, so we'll definitely do a podcast for that. But for now, we get a little bit of a break, thank God. Joe, tell us about what this movie is.
I wanted to ask you what this movie was about, because I lost track a good 20 minutes in.
No, this movie's pretty easy to follow. So, all right, this movie's called The Do-Over.
No, let me stop you right there.
Yes.
When they started doing all the twisty-turny stuff, I was really losing track of who's the good people and who are the bad people.
No, it was all right. It was a little, all right, it's like, what's that movie you saw last year that you really liked?
Which one?
Yeah.
Or...
The one, and it had, the guy who does all the indie movies, and the guy who was a master and commander.
Russell Crowe?
Maybe, yeah. What was that movie?
The Nice Guys?
Yeah, The Nice Guys, right? It's like a less talented version of The Nice Guys.
But they're not detectives.
They're not detectives, but they're trying to solve a crime.
So I want to ask you, what was Adam Sandler's real job in this movie?
Adam Sandler's real job was guidance counselor.
So he wasn't a coroner?
He was not a coroner.
And he wasn't an FBI agent?
He was definitely not an FBI agent, but I could guess that within 5 minutes of him showing his badge. But then I thought, maybe he really is an FBI agent, and I was waiting for that twist to come out. But the twist that ultimately ended up coming out was that Adam Sandler had cancer. But it's okay.
So it wasn't his kid who had cancer, because I don't know why they kept showing his kid. It's like Little Maxie.
Well, they wanted that they were tricking you a little bit in the middle. It wasn't
even the middle. It was like 20 minutes before the movie ended.
No, I don't think so. And where they want you to think that it's his picture on his mother's fridge as a child instead of him actually having a family. Mm-hmm. And why they wanted to show is because at the beginning of the movie, he lamented growing up without a father, and he didn't wish that on anybody, so he wanted to be alive so that his son would have a father.
This movie hits all of those like little points that an Adam Sandler movie needs to hit, especially with that sentimental ending.
I feel like his movies don't usually have those.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I'm thinking about The Ridiculous Six, and it doesn't feel like there was anything there. Right? It just sort of, it was over, and they were all brothers at the end.
That's happy.
It's happy but not sentimental. It's not like, it's just like, yeah, they beat the bad guys and now they're happy.
Blended. He's like, I've got a family. 51st Dates. He's like, I've got a family. The Wedding Singer's like, I'm starting a family.
Yeah, but this one, Adam Sandler already had a family, and now he gets to keep it.
Adam Sandler's like, I've got a family.
I've still got a family.
He is gonna do the next Vin Diesel movie.
Where they're all Adam Sandler?
Yeah, and
he's
in Fast 9.
He is?
He's
not.
It's going to be the...
Yeah. They're all going to be like slapstick. Instead of race car action, it's now slapstick action.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're going to do the same bit that they do in here where Nick Swartzen gets run over 3 times.
All right, listen, you've distracted us. Here's the plot of the movie. The plot of the movie is David Spade is actually the main character despite getting second billing.
Yes, I was going to say that too.
And his life is kind of going nowhere. He's married his high school crush, but she doesn't give a crap about him, and she has 2 kids from a previous marriage that also don't give a crap about him. His life's pretty much just crappy and going nowhere. And Adam Sandler forces him to fake his own death, and then unbeknownst
David
to
Spade's hair is so weird in this movie.
And unbeknownst to David Spade, Adam Sandler has ulterior motives for trying to fake his death and trying to find a cure for cancer. So, and then there's like some assassins coming after them for the information that they've been collecting on their journey,
the
and so on and so forth.
People.
The doctor from Funny People.
Remember the guy that's
No,
like, you look like you're
I
a
don't
villain
remember.
from Die Hard?
Oh yeah. Oh look, they brought him back. That was nice.
And then he was the gymnast in this.
He was the gymnast assassin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for all of his buddies at the beginning, though, because they all died.
They die super quickly. To which I think, if you're a powerful pharmaceutical company and you're trying to keep this $1 trillion secret under lock and key, why don't you just hire more guys? Why you only hired 3 and then you never bothered to replace them when it looks like you were going to have trouble?
So
send like 20. Send 20 guys.
So was Nick Swartzen the Amex guy or the FBI guy? Because I feel like they changed their mind.
Yeah, I don't know why he had to pretend to be an Amex guy at the beginning. I'd like to think
the beginning is the end of the movie.
It was the middle.
It
was the middle of the movie.
He's like, no, I'm
no,
the FBI.
It wasn't, Joe. Your sense of time is all wrong in this movie.
No, it wasn't.
It is. I know this because I had to pause this movie several times. I've got nice chapter marks in my mind.
I watched it all together.
Yeah, so that was your issue. Now you just get lost in this black hole of Sandler-ness. So, so somewhere in the middle, they confront Nick Swartzen once and for all, and it turns out he's just the Amex guy. They give him a bunch of money, send him to the hospital. And then at the end of the movie, he's actually an FBI agent that has to charge them with all of the criminal acts they were doing, which was nice that they at least acknowledged that they had broken several laws. Of course, they undo it with the wonder drug that is a cure for cancer. So I guess that's okay. I don't know why the FBI would care that you have a cure for cancer. They would just seize it from you.
David Spade had a cure for cancer in
a flash drive in his butt. In his butt, which is the grand reveal. Who was Adam Sandler's wife in this movie?
Katherine Hahn.
Katherine Hahn?
I believe that's her name.
What has she been in?
I don't know. She's been in like comedies though.
See, because I kept thinking she was Anna Gasteyer. Do they look alike, or am I bad with faces? Because I kept looking for her name in the credits, and I didn't see it, and I go, did I have the wrong person?
No, I think it was Katherine Hahn.
I didn't see Anna Gasteyer, so I have to imagine you're correct. I want to know if these people look alike, or I'm that bad with faces. Maybe they have like a similar hairstyle, so I'm all thrown out of whack.
Well,
right?
That's Katherine Hahn.
Okay.
I should have asked you first if you thought that was Anna Gasteyer.
I guess. All right.
Do some filling. Come on, keep talking about
all
that
right,
plot that you
let's
love so
talk
much.
about. Listen, Joe. No, stop. You always quote me wrong on these things. All right. Let me tell you that when this movie began and they're at the, they do look alike, right? Right? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Because
I want to know which one you think. I'm going to show you different pictures, and I want you to tell me who is who.
All right. Okay. But don't show me the ones you've already.
At the same time.
Right? They look the same, don't they? Don't they?
This is scary. When did this happen?
What?
That no one's noticed this before.
Oh, really? Lev, make sure you put this on the website then. Prove my genius. And now all the things that I think I've seen Anna Gasteyer in, I have to like reevaluate now. Was it her,
really her?
Or was it this other girl?
All right, let's flip some.
That's all.
Picture.
Yeah.
Oh wow, related. Yeah. Look at the related at the top.
All right, related. So you search for Anna Gasteyer, and related was Anna Gasteyer, Katherine Hahn. All right, so people have noticed. Thank you.
I guess I knew it because
you secretly knew it in your heart of hearts this whole time.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I don't think these are all Anna Gasteyer.
See,
some of them are mixed together.
It's tough, isn't it? I'm not crazy, audience. Stop trying to give me medication.
Oh my god, they looked at the same picture that I showed you. It's really weird.
See, that one, I thought that was the same woman on those two.
I want them to put two pictures of them side to side.
Just have them...
Where it's the same woman.
Yeah. Have them be in the movie. They could be sisters together.
This one's stupid.
Yes. I don't get it.
One's Amy Adams and one's Isla Fisher.
Oh.
They were in Nocturnal Animals if you saw that last year.
Okay, I did not. So which one's in divorce? Have you seen that one?
No, I have
Okay,
not.
well then I can't. No point asking you.
I don't know what Anna Gasseyer's been doing.
I thought she was doing a lot more. She might not have been.
It might have been.
I thought she was having like this great career resurgence in the 2010s, and I just might be wrong.
I think you're really wrong.
She might just have fallen off a cliff somewhere after 1999.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's
Yeah.
any relation, because Katherine Hahn's husband,
Mm-hmm.
his name is Ethan Sandler.
Oh my God.
I don't know if there's any relation that I'm looking at right now.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, I don't see any relation, but it's...
All right. Well, I'll just we'll
imagine
cast-
that conversation on that set where it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So Katherine Hahn has been in
Yeah.
Tomorrowland, The Visit, Captain Fantastic, This Is Where I Leave You, Revolutionary Road, Bad Moms, Step Brothers, Anchorman, Crossing Jordan.
The first Anchorman.
Yeah.
All right. So I probably thought that was Anna Gasteyer, and the Step Brothers I probably thought was Anna Gasteyer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Anna Gasteyer been in.
So I just wanted to let you know that last year, Bad Moms, which was a pretty big success.
Yeah, I remember it.
This year we get Bad Moms Christmas.
It's only been a year.
I might see that.
It takes 2 years to make a regular movie. They made this one in a year, which means they either planned it out beforehand,
Or they are making a Saw series.
or they rushed right through it.
All right, well, you got to keep talking.
I wanted to. All right, so
I'm still looking.
I was worried as we began in the high school reunion, which is never.
Anna Gasteyer's in
Yes.
Lady Dynamite.
I don't know what Lady Dynamite is.
Oh, it's the Maria Bamford show on Netflix.
Okay. Yeah. You got nothing.
She hasn't been in much.
Was she in The Good Wife?
She's in That's My Boy.
Okay, so that's good.
She is in The Good Wife.
All right, so
She had
that was
a
her.
3-episode arc.
Yeah, she was a judge.
Curb Your Enthusiasm,
Mm.
Goldbergs, Grease Live.
So she's doing stuff.
Yeah.
She's doing current
Yeah,
things.
she's been in a bunch of things last year.
Okay. That's good.
Yep.
But now we have these
Solved that.
But now we have these two women. So I guess in my mind, what I should say is, all right, is it a movie or is it a TV show? If it's a TV show,
It's Anna Gasteyer.
probably Anna Gasteyer. If it's a movie,
Katherine Hahn. Solve that.
There we go. So let that be your easy go-to guide at home, ladies and gentlemen. So listen, the movie begins in a high school reunion. And I feel like every time I see a high school reunion on TV and in movies, it's always in a high school. Mm-hmm. Do high school reunions ever happen in a high school?
I don't think this one did.
It did. It was in like a gym.
No, because where did they go to afterwards?
They went to his house.
They were in his... They did not do that very well.
Yeah, no. It was
I thought they were just in like in a hotel area.
No, I don't think so. It looked like they were in like a high school gym.
Yeah, but when they went to the bar thing, it was like really nice.
Yes, I think that
was in someone's house.
I think is that Adam Sandler's house, right? And that's why
But he's a guidance counselor.
That's why Katherine Hahn showed up, maybe.
Wait,
because that's how David Spade would know. That's how David Spade would know how to go there.
I know, but this is what I have to talk about with Adam Sandler's jobs.
Yeah,
how many jobs did he have? How did he have those bodies if he's not a coroner?
Oh, because he found them when he was going to the building, right, where they were killed. They were killed at the offices where he gets his cancer testing, and he went there and he found them.
They didn't explain that very well.
No, that one was easier than this house thing. Then now who knows whose house it actually was?
Well, it had to not.
Or maybe it was David Spade's house.
Not David Spade's house.
Maybe
he is a.
Why would they be an unattended bar?
And do bank managers really get those federal like codes?
Listen, I don't know, but I believed it. My suspension of disbelief was not.
No, I was
because it's all really like boring, mundane things. You know,
it's like I've got this code, so we can go find out where this money is. What?
He can just look at where the security box would be located, or he can look at what key goes to which box. That's it. Like if he didn't have the key, it would be irrelevant.
He became like a CSI person.
No,
in 5 seconds, he's like, "Oh, this key."
No, he has bank skills. Otherwise, he would be dead weight the whole movie. David Spade, what a weird casting. Do you think?
Oh, that's another thing I want. Yep.
Do you think it was like Adam Sandler's first choice, or
I think Adam
like,
Sandler's first
what
choice would have
happened
been
here?
like he wouldn't have been in this movie, and this would have been a David Spade and Chris Farley movie.
Yeah, maybe.
If you take out, I mean, you could. It doesn't matter either way. You could put Chris Farley in the David Spade role, or you could put him in the Adam Sandler role, because I feel like he would be able to play both. But David Spade, I don't know if he could play the Adam Sandler role. I don't know.
I just I wanted like. It just feels like what a weird use of David Spade. You got a couple of like him being scared a lot, which David Spade can do okay. But then I'm trying to go through the list of like who else.
Would you have put Rob Schneider in?
Yeah, who else would you pick to be in that role? Which essentially
I would put Chris Rock.
I mean, it's really like a not. Yeah, maybe Chris Rock.
Easily.
I don't know. Chris Rock. I don't know. Could Chris Rock be like a sad loser kind of guy?
If you not watched the Grown Ups movies, and I know you have.
I don't know. He didn't feel like a sad loser there. He just felt like Mr. Dad, Mr. Mom.
Wasn't he like not trying to give his mother-in-law cable?
Yeah, but but that wasn't
yes,
because
I remember
he was
that plot point.
He was the plot point that was 5 seconds that they threw in this Our Town Adam Sandler movie.
Our Town.
That Thornton Wilder wrote an Adam Sandler movie. It would be Grown Ups 2. You know what's weird is that David Spade's wife in this movie has an accent, but he doesn't. But they grew up in the same town and went to the same high school.
She's a comedian, like a stand-up comedian. Hold on.
Okay.
I've actually heard her.
Oh, you're familiar with her.
Yeah. Give me a second. I can't remember her name.
So we're at the class of '99 reunion. I'm just grateful. I thought we were going to be like inundated in '90s pop culture references. Fortunately, we were mostly spared.
Yeah, the other thing this movie doesn't do that a typical Sandler movie does is I thought we were going to be in high school in '91. I thought it was going to start at 91,
right?
And we don't get that.
No,
that's very nice.
No, we didn't have a clunk. What we got instead was clunky exposition. After your dad died, David Spade, I think, only speaks in text. I think he has no idea what subtext is at all, which was convenient because otherwise this movie might be too hard to follow.
Natasha Leggero.
Yeah.
Has
she been in a Sandler movie before?
I don't think so.
All right. That's okay.
Oh, did you see Sandler's wife in this again? She was the neighbor's friend when they went to the place in Puerto Rico. She was in the yellow dress. She passes out right next to him on the couch for a little while when David Spade is getting having a three-way with Luis Guzman. Yeah,
I remember there being an extra person there, but I have no idea what she looks like.
She had a lot of speaking parts in this.
That's nice. Were Adam Sandler's kids in this movie?
I wouldn't doubt it.
With that, like those two little girls in that random scene in the hardware store, was that them? Was that little Sandler children?
Oh, I don't know, but I thought it was an interesting callback to Sandler's first movie when he named Matt Walsh's character Shecky. Shecky Moskowitz, you don't remember him?
From
Going Overboard?
Big Dad? From Going Over. Oh, really?
His name was Shecky.
Oh, what a weird movie to choose to make a callback to Going Overboard.
I just think it's very fitting because it's like our circle is complete. We've
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
Yeah. Okay.
We're the snake eating a snake's
The snake
skin.
eating its own tail.
You know.
Yeah.
You know what to like.
Yeah.
Okay. What am I looking up? If his kids were in the movie?
Yeah. So Adam Sandler's nickname in this movie, he goes by Maxi Pad. He seems to be very proud of it. He's been doing that since high school.
That's a weird thing.
Is that like a character note, do you think? Like he's just very okay
character
with who he is.
Who?
Is that like in the script? Like they this character maybe is just really okay with who he is. So he's okay with Maxi Pad, right? Like this little bit of.
Wait, Michael Chiklis was in this movie?
Yeah, wasn't he the guy who got shot in the pool?
That was Michael Chiklis?
I think. I'm only going on the fact that he was like a bald white guy.
People.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you know right now. I'm speaking into the microphone as if it's another person.
Yes.
Because I like to be very close to people when I talk to them.
Okay.
Michael Chiklis is unrecognizable in this movie, and he's a bald white man.
He was the bald white guy in the movie, I think.
And that's
What's the character's name?
Carmine?
Carmine what?
That's it.
All right, then maybe it's not. I don't know. What was the lady's...
Well, who else would it be? There's no other bald white guys
I guess
in this.
that's true. Right?
This
Like he
is
gets shot in the knee.
Bananas. It has to be him. What?
How do you think Michael Chiklis got involved in this 5-second part in this movie?
Hey, guess what? You're
What?
right.
Yes.
Sadie and Sonny Sandler.
Yes.
And Jared Sandler was the DJ,
Who was the DJ at the party?
I guess.
Did the DJ have any lines? Oh, yeah, he does, right? He announces, like, the prom king and queen.
Wow, he somehow fit a lot of his friends in here in, like, tiny, tiny bit parts.
So who else shows up?
Jonathan Ogren?
I don't know who that is.
He was a biker guy. Remember, he's been in so many movies.
Has he? What has he played?
Oh, man.
We don't know if to go down the IMDb wormhole here.
Well, he was in 50 First Dates,
Okay.
Anger Management, The Ridiculous
I
Six,
don't remember him in any of these
Hotel
things.
Transylvania, Pixels, Blended, Grown Ups 2,
All right, I
Jack
get
and
it.
Jill,
I get it.
Just
Thank you.
Go with it.
All right.
Grown Ups, Bedtime Stories, I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry.
Well, I don't remember him. He looks very generic.
He's literally been in almost all. He's even in Punch Drunk Love. Who does he play in Punch Drunk Love?
I don't know. I don't know who he is.
Dan Patrick.
I don't know who that is.
That's the football guy that you always point out's in movies.
Oh, he's lost a lot of weight. Oh, he was the guy. He was that guy. Oh,
Yeah, Auto Store Lee.
He looked extremely different. Didn't look at all like the same person. Didn't even have the same voice.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wasn't it so nice? See, I was so happy when
Yeah.
Luis Guzman showed up.
Yeah, and I was thinking to myself, do you think they're like on set and they're talking about, hey, remember when we were in Punch Drunk Love? And they're like, yeah. All right, I'm going to go put this prosthetic testicles on right now.
Luis Guzman's like, hey, remember when I did 3 back-to-back Paul Thomas Anderson movies? 3 of his best movies.
And then I guess PTA got tired of him. So, all right, Louise, we get your thing. Get out of here.
Sean Astin was in this too.
Yeah, who was he in this movie?
He was the drunk guy that was trying to do David Spade's new wife at the beginning. He was at the reunion.
Oh, he was the prom king? He was
Yeah,
that
he
guy?
had a bunch of hair in his face the whole movie.
Okay. All right. Interesting choice. Yeah. Do you think this is like... I was trying to figure out why Adam Sandler wanted to do this movie, because it doesn't look like his usual people wrote it. And then I'm like, oh, you know what? He wanted to hang out with his friends and family at Puerto Rico for a couple months. Right? It was like another vacation movie. That in
Yeah.
Georgia. Did you notice in this... Do you know that... I never noticed that peaches look so much like butts. Is this a thing?
Oh my god.
Right?
Uh-oh. I have to break this to you.
What?
It's a thing.
That's the thing? I saw the sign. They were driving by. I'm like, oh, it looks like a butt. Why don't these peaches get censored more often?
Oh, how
Yeah.
about this one for a
What?
little trivia fact?
Yes?
When looking at the Federal Bank database, one
Yeah.
of the names in the list is Vicky Valancourt, the love interest from Adam Sandler's character in The Waterboy.
Who is this production designer that is throwing all this random crap in there? Is that like an order from Sandler, or are they like, yeah, that'd be funny if we put that in the computer?
I don't know. But
Yeah, you don't know.
Adam Sandler played an actor in Funny People whose character starred in a movie called Redo. Do you remember?
No.
It was one of the many movies they were doing parodies of.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long time.
It hasn't been that long for that one.
It feels like it has, yeah.
It was just it was like late last year. I think it was like maybe September.
Maybe, but it's like that was like 5 months ago, 6 months ago. I feel like I've died and come back to life a million times since then.
I guess.
Yeah. There was a CGI fish that they caught. They were having a lot of fun.
This is the third movie in which Adam Sandler plays a character who is dying of an incurable terminal illness, which is then cured by the end of the movie. The others were Funny People and Click.
What did he have in Click?
Didn't he have cancer
Did he?
or something?
I remember...
I think he just got old and died.
I remember Snow. I remember him being old. I remember Rain. That's it. That's
Snow, old, and rain. That's you don't remember
That's what
wacky Christopher Walken?
Oh yeah. Oh, he was there too. That's what I remember. Yeah, I don't remember the incurable disease.
Then I believe it was Kate Beckinsale. Yep, she played his wife.
I don't remember a lot of Click.
Jonah Hill played his son at one point.
No, I don't remember that either.
All right,
I don't remember. That's not good. Yeah. You know, David Spade has a line in this movie when he takes the key out of like the corpse, and David Spade is like, "Oh my God, I remember why I stopped hanging out with you, because you were crazy. You're so crazy." To which I say, if you were really that crazy, I think you'd remember that. Like, that wouldn't fade with time if you were that crazy that you were afraid to be around him.
I think we should do some line readings from this movie.
All right.
Because
Okay.
On IMDb, there are the do-over quotes.
Well, that's important. All right. Who are you going to read for?
You should have a cell phone that you can do this on.
Just hand it to me.
All right. Well, I got to read them too.
Okay.
How about we do we do this one.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right here. It's you can be Max and I'll be Charlie.
Okay.
All right, ready?
We're looking at 25 to 30 years here.
But you said there was 5 to 10.
That's before we shot Don's husband.
You shot Don's husband.
I only shot him because you tag team his wife. Yeah, that was like
You're welcome.
That was a good Spade moment, I think. I like that one there. Spade can play frightened pretty well. It just usually counterbalances much better with like his laid back slacker, doesn't give a damn personality, and then you finally call him on it, and it's like a funny dichotomy. But here he's sort of a mensch. What?
All right, let's do the last line in the movie.
All right.
Same thing. You be Max and I'll be Charlie.
You ready for this?
Fuck yes. You only live twice, right?
So here's what bothered me about the last shot is that
they jump off a cliff.
jump off a cliff, and I get the thematic, blah blah blah, whatever. But, like, there was never a point in the time where David Spade was at that cliff and he was like, nah, let's not jump. Right? Like, where was
You
that?
are right.
Yes.
They have this moment in Grown Ups, though, with the swing. And Kevin James is like, I don't want to touch that swing. And then he touches the swing.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, that could have been, like, that, I get why you want that moment to end your movie, but you need to set it up more than just, like, thematically. Like, we need that image. We're in a movie, so give me that image of him at the cliff being like, especially since it's so close to the house. He's like, I don't think I should do this. And, you know, right? And then your ending could not just feel like this weird tacked on thing. You know? Mm-hmm. You know?
You think?
That's all I'm saying. This movie had enough good pieces to be mediocre. So, you know, just do it.
I know. I was like...
do it.
This is not awful.
No, it was way better than The Ridiculous Six.
Oh, thank God you said that.
No, yeah.
I know it was one of your favorites along with Blended.
No. Blended was way better than Ridiculous Six. Ridiculous Six was just not as... I think you had undersold it so much. Like, it was just a relief to be like, oh, that was fine. That was a passable movie. Mm-hmm. That wasn't a pain in the ass to watch.
It was for me.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry that you had to watch it again. You shouldn't have watched it the first time.
I didn't you. I didn't watch it the first time.
Oh, I thought you did.
I put on 5 minutes of it, and I'm like,
that's right.
No.
No. So this one, at least I was like, well, you know, the part of me was kind of like, oh, where's this plot going? I thought I knew where it was going. They did have an actual twist. The voiceover was annoying, but then they got a good moment out of it when the boat exploded. And like it breaks off mid-sentence.
Yeah, that was nice.
Like you're like, oh, well, hey, look, we're using voiceover for good things. That's pretty great.
Yeah, like it interrupted the voiceover.
Yeah, like
but I think it's because he fell asleep.
It is no. It's because the boat explodes, so they make it think he's dead. So you know, like somebody was clearly trying in this movie just a little bit, which makes the ending so much more annoying.
And wouldn't you know?
Yeah.
Adam Sandler didn't touch this script.
I know. I saw that at the end, so I'm like, so I'm trying to figure out why did he want to do this movie?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like this was like.
Does he know those script writers? Like,
I don't know. I think they're just like guns for hire.
It's so weird, right? I mean, it's the usual executive producers. Mm-hmm. Who directed this?
Stephen Brill.
What is he? Which one has he done?
He's done like.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You don't even know.
I just saw it. He did.
Yeah.
I want to say 50 First Dates.
Mm-hmm.
Like his really
Okay, so
like Mr. Deeds.
Yeah, so he is this mainstream Sandler director.
He's done his.
Okay, so it was just the script that Sandler came
Mr.
across.
Mr. Deeds, The Wedding Singer, Little Nicky. Wait, he didn't do The Wedding Singer. Why did it say that? What are you doing? Maybe he just had a part in it.
Okay, it could be.
No, he did Little Nicky, Mr. Deeds, and he's going to be doing Sandy Wexler.
Yeah. Oh, good. Back to back. That'd be nice.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
He played an actor on Postcards from the Edge.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is?
No.
That's a Mike Nichols movie that was written by Carrie Fisher.
Mm-hmm. Meryl Streep.
Mm-hmm.
Shirley MacLaine. Dennis Quaid.
You've never heard of this movie?
No. Gene Hackman. Richard Dreyfuss. Rob Reiner. There's a lot of people in this movie. Annette Bening. Simon Cowell. That's not that right guy, right?
That's the American Idol guy?
Yeah, that's what I think. It can't be, though. Oliver Platt. Okay.
That must be a very young Oliver Platt.
Budget was $22 million. Box office, $39 million. Yeah, it did okay.
For 1990, though, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, I wonder what they spent on P&A back in the day. Okay. That's enough talking about a movie that's not The Do-Over. You had some okay kind of Sandler absurdity in this movie, though. Like when the guy jumps over the van. Or like when David Spade like vomits, but he just sort of turns his head, quickly goes blah, and then turns back.
Yeah.
Right? Like it was almost so lazily done, like they kind of knew. Like it was dumb and stupid. So that was kind of meta.
And when he thought it was a tongue ring, but it was really a cock stick.
Nah, that one was just like dumb childish humor. It wasn't like wacky and like absurd. And that was weird. That was a whole weird thing. Why
do that?
Why did he need to put a tongue ring in? Like, you don't look like the guy.
Also,
so why would you bother putting the tongue ring in?
Also, why get real tattoos?
Yeah, like you don't look why did you guys play this game of chicken with yourselves? I don't get it.
It was a very strange decision because
it never even came up. It never came up.
When did David Spade find out that Adam Sandler was not really in the FBI?
He says it after they fake their deaths. And they're watching, and like he's trying to explain what's going on and convince him to pretend dead. Mm-hmm. And he says, "I'm a coroner, actually, not an FBI. That's where I got these bodies from."
See, this is what I'm talking about. It's so hard to figure out which job he had.
No, it was pretty easy. Like the movie telegraphed everything quite a lot.
Different things.
They just twice they told you different things, but it was never like they overlapped or anything. They just went back and forth. Mm-hmm. I just thought from the poster Adam Sandler was going to be an actual FBI agent.
I was hoping he
knew all the combat moves and the gun
Maybe
stuff
he put
and stuff.
A suit on for once
but
again.
It turns out he was just a guy who tried out for the police officers once and then didn't get it.
Yeah, when David Spade's in the voiceover, he's like, he turned out to be Action Jackson, and I'm like, wait, he's really good with bullets all of a sudden.
Yeah. Well, it's not like it's came up before, you know. So
yeah, it was just weird.
Yeah,
because he's a guidance counselor, but he knows how to take out.
Well, because like I said, he used to be the police guy, but he couldn't do the wheelies on the motorbike, which by the end of the movie, he learns how to do. All right, there's an arc.
I wish...
There you go.
Arc.
Yes.
I wish we could have seen him, at a firing range. Or he shot a guy with one bullet into the head. Yeah. And he did it again... Right after
you gotta get rid of the extras. You gotta send them home so you don't pay them overtime.
He spent 2 bullets and killed 2 people.
Yeah,
and he's a guidance counselor.
Well, that's because he couldn't pop the wheelies, Joe. And then Michael.
He also admitted to his age that he's 47 because he said he has 10 years. So which the way they treat women in this movie.
But then they sort of undo it too at the end when when the girl turns out to be the villain. She's like, "You guys were such sexist idiots. I was able to do all this stuff to you and screw you guys over."
Why did I hear that?
Right?
I was paying attention to this movie.
Right, that was kind of neat. I'm like, because the whole time I'm thinking why is she walking around in that dress? Her husband just did. Why is she having sex with David Spade? She's taking this very well. It turns out it was all a ploy to turn them into because they're idiots and they fell for it. That they fell for their own sexism. It was this neat sort of meta reversal.
I didn't like how they solved a lot of issues with people just being gay. That was a weird thing to do. I'm like, is that how you think it works?
Well, what are you talking about?
Because they were trying to be like, oh, well, she's not grieving because she knows the guy was gay.
Yeah, but that's their dumb male reaction to it. But that was what they wanted her to. That's what she wanted them to think the whole time anyway.
I'm wondering, but is this the same thing with the screenwriters thought?
I mean, clearly they have her with that monologue at the end. That must have been their intention.
Yeah. Where did Katherine Hahn come from?
She was
she the crazy ex-girlfriend you couldn't really see?
Yeah, because she always had the wig on and the glasses. Yeah,
I thought that at one point was Veruza Balk when she came from like at the beach house or whatever. Yeah. The mom says, I was like, wait, is that Pat's crush?
Yeah. Good old Veruza Balk. Hope she's been keeping busy.
I think
she should be in the next Sandler movie.
Sandy Wexler.
Sandy Wexler.
Or
Waterboy 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Legend of Curly's Gold.
Legend of Curly's Gold. Waterboy 2. So then she comes in at the end, right? So, and that's also the person who saves the day at the end is a woman, right? Those two are just sort of helpless goons, and they have to just sort of watch. Mm. I feel like this takes a step in the right direction. Maybe it's Sandler's maturing, or maybe it's because somebody else wrote the script.
There's a positive review for this. I'm gonna get into these reviews.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just say first of all.
Okay.
There's a shot when they go. Who was the girl that turned out to be the bad guy? What's her name?
Paula Patton.
Paula Patton. They're in her house. They just hit her with the Winnebago, right? And like David Spade's getting eyes, and they shoot into the mirror to see David Spade as Adam Sandler and Paula Patton walk by, and then the camera dollies to David Spade in the actual kitchen and then like pulls back with him. And I thought, why did you pick 40 minutes into the movie to actually try to give a crap and shoot this movie non-standard? Why was that the moment where you're like, hey, let's get a really good shot here. Let's not just shoot basic coverage. Let's not just go home at 5 today, guys. Let's spend a little extra time to give this movie some polish. And I thought maybe I'll see more shots like that. And I didn't. It was just this one shot that maybe the director went out to lunch and the AD wanted to make his mark. And he said, all right, this is the shot we're getting, guys. What happened there?
I can actually imagine that. Because
what's going on?
They were like, how many people do we need in this scene? Not that many?
Yeah.
All right.
There's 3 people.
Yeah.
3 people in the scene.
So he's like, guys, we're friends, right?
Yeah.
Just give me this one. Give me one.
Like, I almost think that maybe...
Give me one take. That was one take.
Maybe they shot all the other things, and they're like, oh, this is the last... We need, like, 3 more shots, but we're running out of time. We're going to pay overtime soon. We can't do that. And somebody was just like, I have an idea. We can get those 3 shots into 1. And, like, maybe it was just, like, this money-saving convenience. But then she immediately agrees to go with them and doesn't really ask any... She barely asks a question. Then she wears the weird slinky dress. She wears the Porsche footwear. And then she has said David Spade. But all that is part of the master plan. All that stuff that I wrote notes on saying, like, why would she be doing these things? All of a sudden, boom, it all comes together. She's a mastermind. She wants the money. She was tired of her gay husband.
Yeah, this definitely feels like one of those 90s buddy comedies. Maybe David Spade and Chris Farley would do.
Like maybe it was like a script that had been circulating around for a long time, and then David Spade finally found it.
25 years later.
Then David Spade was like, oh, hey.
Hey, Chris wasn't able to do this one.
I know.
I know you're looking for a movie, Sandler. You got a lot of movies you need to make with Netflix.
Right. He's almost done now.
Give me one.
Do you think they'll re-up?
Oh, I pray to God.
All right. Give me your reviews. Give me your reviews.
All right.
I had my mirror thing I was about.
So, there are 19 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes because this movie wasn't screened.
People get a life. All right, go on.
So I just want to get into.
Yeah.
It's because it has a. I believe it has a 5% score.
I have no idea.
Tomatoes.
I have no idea. That's better than 0.
Yeah, it is better than 0.
So it was indeed better than a ridiculous 6.
These reviews are way after the movies come out too. So these people are like,
I guess I'll try this.
I have to get my quota for reviews in this week. What's on Netflix? Oh, it's a Sandler movie.
All right, go on. Give me the things. What do you got?
All right, this is Pablo Villac.
I don't need names.
All right, fine.
Just say Pablo.
That seems.
Hey, Pablo. Pablo wrote this. Pablo V.
1 out of 5 score.
Yep.
If there was a superhero called Captain Cinema, Adam Sandler would be his Lex Luthor. Roger Moore, no reason.
Not that Roger Moore, unless that Roger Moore's gotten really bored in his life.
You gave it a 1.5 out of 4, which is a lot better.
A lot better than 1 out of 5.
He says, grown-ups with guns and even fewer laughs, as if that's possible.
Oh, this was better
really
than
mean.
Grown Ups, okay?
Whoa.
This was better than Grown Ups.
But not Grown-ups 2.
Maybe. I'd have to revisit, which I desperately don't want to do.
What? You want to do some revisiting?
No, we're free. We're finally free. Okay.
Sandler Tale has gory violence, sex, and non-stop profanity.
There wasn't really that much violence in this movie. For a spy movie?
Yeah.
Not really
Is this
that
a
much.
spy movie?
Whatever. A caper film? I don't know. Espionage. Right? Like a guy gets hit by a car a couple times, but it's not gory. It's more comical. And like that's it, right? I guess the guy's bone goes through him.
Okay, so Christy Lemire gave it 0.5 out of 4.
That feels like much.
Typical Adam Sandler fare in every way, from the raunchy humor to the inclusion of his buddies to the deplorable view of women to the vacation disguised as a movie shoot to the forced sentimentality in the final act.
Listen, definitely a vacation movie. I would say it's forced. I would say they built it up. I would say those little clues were carefully sprinkled through there.
Surely this movie must be almost over, you think, as you jab the pause button on your remote, only to find you are at the 50-minute mark with another 58 to go.
Yeah, this movie's long. This movie's almost 2 hours.
I thought this movie was much easier to get through than The Ridiculous
It's
Six.
way easier because, I don't know, you got the twisted turns, you're right. Like,
There was
got some plot points.
so many twists in this movie. I feel like there was more twists in this movie, in one movie, than there were in all of Shyamalan's movies.
You got to step up the game,
He loves twists.
He loves them.
He
loves them.
Oh my god.
Yes.
What if the fourth movie is a Shyamalan movie with Sandler?
So Unbreakable 2 starring Adam Sandler?
Unbreakable 2.
Yes.
The Squeakquel.
or what is it? Split 2?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Splatoon.
And it's all of Adam Sandler's like movie characters. Like those are the alternate personalities.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And then what? James McAvoy has to fight him and but they're like they put on a hat and they have to change personality.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Look. You're welcome, Netflix.
We better get that vampire personality that Sandler loves doing.
You could do that. Yeah. You got that. You got Waterboy. You got Little Nicky. You got
Cajun Man.
Opera Man. You got Billy Madison.
The Canteen Boy.
Punch Drunk Love Guy. Reign Over Me Guy.
Punch Drunk Love Guy.
Yeah, that could be a personality. That movie would be crazy.
Yeah. These,
Yeah.
Yeah, the 90s version of The Do-Over would have paired a snarky, cowardly Spade with a goofball weirdo Sandler. Now they're just two more bros before hoes.
I mean, Adam Sandler legitimately loved his wife and family, right?
The comedic equivalent of being whomped in the face with a pillowcase full of nickels.
Listen, that's a funny line, but... That's a funny line. But, like, I feel like it's almost, like, cool...
That was Jay Olsen.
Yeah, thank you, Jay Olsen. I feel like it's almost cool to hate on Sandler now, Like, to go out of your way to hate anything that he does.
Okay, hold on.
So, like, I feel like people go out of their way to just find reasons to hate his movies.
All right, hold up, though.
Yes.
Because we have a positive review as a B- score.
All right, let's...
Entertainment Weekly.
I'm probably going to disagree with this, too, but let's go.
The plot threads can be a little hard to follow.
All right, fine. I didn't have a problem, but okay.
But Sandler and Spade's partnership gives the whole enterprise enough emotional grounding to make up for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that either. I don't think... Your emotional grounding really is just one scene where David Spade's by himself, and that's it. So, like, you could have any actors in there, it'd be fine.
This one's funny.
Yeah.
For years, we've been asking Adam Sandler to try harder. We've been making a huge mistake.
No, but you're right. This movie does try a little harder. So, there you go.
We've been making a huge mistake.
That was a funny line. But, yeah, I appreciate it. Like, you did put a little more effort into this, I thought. You got some funny lines out of him, like when he makes fun of Nick Swardson's beard and things like that.
What did he say about Nick Swardson's
Like,
beard?
he's like, hey, why don't you take that money, go to Hawaii, right? Chicks over there like red beards. I'm just kidding. Nobody likes that. That was just funny. Like it was just this instant reversal that he had, this sort of dryish humor. Remember that one? No?
I'm so sorry, Patrick.
That's okay.
What did I do to you?
No.
I didn't laugh once in this
I did.
movie.
I laughed a couple times. I laughed when Michael Chiklis wouldn't stop screaming. He just kept going. It was
That's
like
why I know it's Michael Chiklis. I'm just like, why?
it was like when Tim Meadows kept saying what?
No,
And like
no,
what was
excuse
it?
you.
What was it?
What?
Yeah, and like for like the first 5 times it wasn't funny, and then like eventually it was
Number 6 was
because it broke you down. That was Michael Chiklis screaming. Like he kept screaming. I'm like, all right, we're done here. And then like he stopped, and then he kept doing it again. I'm like, all right, you got
he's
me.
just like, ah!
This is obviously fake, cartoony screaming. So, and
Do you think Michael Chiklis' notes were like, "Why are you in this movie? Do you need money, Michael
I don't know.
Chiklis?"
I mean, what has he been doing lately?
I don't know.
He was that
He
guy
was
in the
Vic
Fantastic
Mackey.
Four,
Yeah.
right? Mm-hmm. And then he was that other superhero guy in that TV show,
Oh, the Family Show.
the Family Show,
that went for one season.
that mercifully went for 1 season.
I never watched an episode.
That's all right. And then right. So what else has he really been doing? I just want to know how he got in with Sandler's crew. Like you,
I hope he's a permanent staple.
like you, because like he has to be a friend. Because otherwise, like you could just get any schlub. You don't have to pay Michael Chiklis to do that.
Excuse you don't talk about Michael Chiklis like that.
I'm saying Michael Chiklis is better, so Michael Chiklis could command more money because Michael Chiklis is a star. So if you for that role, that's 5
Are you talking
seconds.
about the commish like that?
For that role, that's 5 seconds. You could really just get anybody. So he must be friends with Adam Sandler on some level, or was just hanging out in Puerto Rico for the day.
I want to watch this show.
What show?
It's called Daddy-O.
Oh god!
It came right before The Shield. Can you imagine if Daddy-O went 7 seasons and we didn't get The Shield?
Stay-at-home father Chris Woods has his hands full taking care of the kids while his wife works. This is Man with a Plan.
What's Man with the Plan?
Man with a Plan is Matt LeBlanc show that comes on after. Hey, I'm not done here.
I didn't get
that
to look
comes
at it. I
too
saw
bad. That comes on after Kevin Can Wait.
Kevin Can Wait.
Kevin Can Wait. Man with a Plan is Matt LeBlanc's wife, who's the wife from Gasteyer, which is a show nobody should ever remember.
Yes, I remember that
you
show,
should.
but I never watched it.
That's good. And it's the number one example of how rare it is for a show to do poorly in syndication. Usually shows at least make money in syndication at some point. This show never did. Yeah, nobody wanted Gasteyer after it was done airing, except for TBS at like 3 PM, and even then it didn't make money.
Wait, who's in Gasteyer?
I think his name.
James show?
I think his name is Anthony Clark. He's like the comedian, and then that guy.
He's like the comedian, like the
No,
comedian.
he's like a comedian. That's what I'm saying. And then
Okay.
I can't remember his guy, but he was doing like TNN ad spots for a long time. He always had like the backwards hat. I think he's a producer now for TV shows. Hold on. Let me look at Daddy-O. So I was just saying, like, so.
Let me look at Daddy-O.
So in 2016,
there was 2 seasons of this show. What?
So in 2016, 16 years after Daddy-O untimely left us, we finally got another one. I'm glad we made it so far as a society.
There was like a 5-month window that Daddy-O was on, and somehow it got 2 seasons. This is crazy. It went from October 23rd.
Yeah.
March 23rd, 2000 to October 23rd, 2000.
Okay, that makes more sense, right? It was a mid-season replacement. They're like, all right, it's good enough. Let's bring it back to the fall. And then they're like, nope, this isn't working.
Gary Unmarried.
I remember Gary Unmarried. I watched Gary Unmarried. I didn't like it, but I watched it. And that show...
According to Jim, went for 8 years?
Yeah.
What?
According to Jim, was on forever and was the death knell of ABC. That was ABC's like tie. That George Lopez, like you had some pretty regrettable, mediocre shows there for a long time. Hope and Faith, yeah, it was bad.
This is fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my! I can't believe Daddy-O went for 2 seasons.
It went for like a half a season and then like another 4 episodes.
It had 2 Parks and Rec first seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Did you find Gasteyer?
No, I'm just looking up because you were wondering what Michael Chiklis has been doing.
Okay, he apparently did according to Jim because he hates his life. I don't know.
No, he didn't do that.
Oh, okay. Then why were you on according to Jim?
It was just in like if you'd like Daddy-O.
If you like Daddy-O, you like these
to
other crappy shows.
He was on Vegas. Remember that show?
The show where everybody would sing songs? No, that was Viva Laughlin. Remember that show?
No.
Where it was a musical, but instead of singing songs, they took pop culture songs, they played the music, and then somebody would sing with it.
Wait, there was a fucking Shield video game, and I've never played it?
What was it for?
The PlayStation 2? This looks so cool and cheesy.
No, it doesn't.
It came in 2007. There are chances this is really awful.
We have this game. The PS3 is right around the corner, but...
The highest review it got was a 3 out of 10. What would that even be? Would you have to stop being a rat?
That feels like it would just be like the shooter game, and then they just called it the Shield so it would sell more.
Do you know how many episodes of The Shield there were?
I don't know, maybe like 70?
88.
Okay.
And there were 9 episodes of Daddy-O, so there's even less than we thought.
2 seasons for 9 episodes.
Oh, wait, but there were 9 unaired.
So you had the whole 13, and you guys said it's not even worth it to show these other ones. We can't even burn them off in the summer.
Hilary Duff was in Daddy-O? What?
Daddy-O's not meant to be this big discovery, okay?
It's going to be my next discovery.
All right.
Netflix, you better have some Daddy-O on there.
No one's putting Daddy-O anywhere.
Matt Berry? I wonder if that's the same Matt Berry.
You don't even know.
Multicam, Disney, ABC. Listeners, if you want to look up some Daddy-O, you can tweet them at
if somebody
skeyhill.
has Daddy-O on VHS tapes because for some reason you recorded it, could you please put them on YouTube for Joe, please?
Please. So this won some awards.
Daddy-O?
Daddy-O won
What did Daddy-O win?
a BMI Film and TV Award.
What?
I don't know.
For what?
I don't know. It just
says it won this award it doesn't deserve.
For category of the BMI TV Music Award. Was Daddy-O a musical?
No, usually musical comedies are the same category.
It got a Teen Choice Award nomination for Choice Breakout Show. Ooh.
Oh boy, I love to see what those other nominees were.
I'm very interested. So it was Angel.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna hold off the one that you will know.
All right. I mean, I know Angel. I saw Angel.
So this was 2000 nominees: Angel, Daddy-O, Get Real, Making the Band, Roswell, Total Request Live, and Malcolm in the Middle.
So Roswell, I remember. Total Request Live. All right, TRL. Yeah. That show started in 2000.
Yeah.
I thought that show was much earlier.
I thought so too.
And so I remember 4 of those shows, but those other shows, and most of them, other than Malcolm in the Middle and TRL, which I don't count TRL because it's such a different beast, but other than Malcolm in the Middle, all those shows got canceled. So I think
Angel didn't get canceled.
Oh, that's true. I mean, it did get canceled when WB became CW.
Yeah, I think after 5 seasons, it's okay to get canceled. 110 episodes,
Listen,
they did pretty well.
I'm sure that show would have kept going had the merger not happened.
Oh, you mean like Bones?
Bones. That won't end. Well,
isn't it? It's like 15
It's
seasons?
in its 12th season, but they're having talks like, all right, which of the main characters do we kill off so we can keep affording to make this show?
Why do they want to make that show?
Because people keep watching it. Stop watching it, people, and then it will go away.
Do you think that show will outlast The Simpsons?
No. No.
I don't know.
No. They're going to get too old. They're not going to want to do it. A cartoon's much easier to go on because it doesn't matter how old your actors get, and it's much easier for them to do it. Most of those people record from their homes. They get to have lives. One day for
a
half
couple
a
years ago, a lot of those actors on The Simpsons were like, I don't want to do this show anymore.
Yeah, and then they're like, all right, well, here's some more millions of dollars because the show makes so much ungodly money in merchandising and syndication because we have 600 episodes to sell, 700 almost.
Okay, so this show, the Choice Awards for this, have never really been like, oh, these shows are going to last forever.
No, I mean, look, Roswell.
They always choose the wrong one.
Daddy-O won.
Daddy-O did not win.
I thought you said Daddy-O won.
Nominated.
Who won?
Popular.
What the hell is Popular? Exactly.
It's a Ryan Murphy show.
Oh, man. He had to find his footing there, I guess.
Went for 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think after this, he started doing Nip Tuck.
Okay.
So he made some right choices because FX has treated him with...
FX has given him anything he wanted.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah.
So, you're getting 3 more seasons of American Horror Story, so that's pretty good. Right, they're not running out of places to go or anything.
I didn't watch this last season.
What was this last one?
It was like a documentary Roanoke thing. I started watching it and I was like, there are no stakes because the people doing the interviews are still alive and they're not in any danger because they're just living.
Okay.
And that apparently changes 6 episodes in, but it's only 10 episodes long.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe next year will be a haunted train.
No, you don't know what the next season.
No, what is it?
Oh my god.
What is?
You don't know the next season of?
No,
oh my god.
I don't follow along like you do. What is it?
The 2016 election.
No, it's not.
Swear to God.
No.
The 7th season of American Horror Story is the 2016 election.
Is it just like old PBS documentaries they're recycling?
Well, no, I think Ryan Murphy was like, that People vs. OJ show is such a hit. But that was one of those different, it's American Crime Story.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I mean, it was a shit show. The election was.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
It's
a real fucking thing.
Look, he's run out of ideas. He's out of ideas.
You think that's running out of ideas?
That's running out of ideas. When your American Horror Story show is about a real-life political election with no horror elements in it.
It's just a image of it, but see, it's a real fucking thing.
The Trump-Clinton election will become the basis for the upcoming 7th season of American Horror Story. This is according to IGN.com. That's it. That's all that... Oops, sorry.
I told you, it was just a
Sorry, Lev.
picture.
That's all there is on there?
Yeah.
That's a joke.
It's not a joke.
That's a joke.
I'll show you on Wikipedia.
If in September that is what airs, I will eat my hat.
Oh, God.
I will eat my hat.
I hope it's an edible hat.
I will eat it.
Oh, God. I'll show you on the American Horror Story thing.
Okay.
Do you have a hat to eat, though?
I have hats to eat.
Oh, I feel bad for you. So,
yeah.
What are your final thoughts on this?
Hold on, I'm not done with my regular thoughts.
Oh, fine. I'm all done. There's my final thoughts.
I might be done. Some of these probably can be skipped. Right? I don't know. It's cool that they're in a universe without cancer now, so that feels like a big flippin' deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope this is where the Sandler universe
this is... When is there going to be did we talk about this? The Sandler...
I think we talk about this every episode.
The Sandler crossover movies, right? Where all of the Adam Sandler universes collide in the multiverse.
It would be very nice.
And Sandler has to... Right? Then you could have your split personality guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Splitty.
Splitty
Moskowitz.
Splitty Moskowitz.
That's his name.
The Nike joke. I like the Nike joke.
What was the Nike joke?
Right? Like he's got the shoes, and then Matt Walsh was like, "Oh, you can have my shoes when I die," and then the German guy ends up wearing them, and he's like, "Dude, you took the sneaks; those were for me."
I don't remember that.
All right, Joe.
What do you remember?
Well,
as soon as that scene ends, it is out of my brain.
Well, I think that defeats the purpose of our podcast then, Joe.
Well...
If you're not going to pay attention to these movies, and you're just going to dismiss them out of hand.
I'm not dismissing them.
You're very dismissive, I feel.
I watched them.
You...
I did not dismiss anything.
Okay, we'll see. You got some proof in the pudding?
I guess. Here you go.
All right, let's see what we have here. This is from the official Wikipedia page. On October 4th, 2016, so the election had not ended yet, the series was renewed for a 7th season. Ryan Murphy confirmed the show will be connected to Freak Show, but set in the modern day.
This doesn't surprise me with the election.
So we watched it. Was Freak Show, I feel like, was one of his least popular seasons.
I would say I really dropped off after 2.
Yeah.
I mean, I still watched them. But why would you want to connect it to that? That's the season you want to connect to. There's really not much to
show?
connect it to either because they killed off all the freaks.
Series mainstay Sarah Paulson and Evan Peters were reported to be starring as leads during the season. Okay.
Yeah, she was like she had a twin head on her.
Okay. In February 2017, on Watch What Happens Live, Murphy announced that the season would revolve around the 2016 election and that it would feature a character based on Donald Trump. Because I guess for legal reasons it can't be. So maybe these guys are...
I mean...
Maybe they want to...
probably feel...
Maybe they want to kill off all the freaks, or... I don't know.
Donald Trump is the secret leader.
Maybe, or maybe it's like an X-Men, like where he just wants to get rid of them all, you know, like he's running for office. I don't know. It sounds dumb. That's a dumb idea, Ryan Murphy. You're out. Let somebody else run your show for you. Just move on.
He has been letting someone else run his show for him. Yeah.
So what's his next American crime story?
Hold on, because I know the one after the next one.
Yeah.
Because they were going to do it for this the second season, but then I guess they were told not to.
They were told, but then they said they could do it in the third season. That seems irrelevant.
Yeah, because they wanted to do Hurricane Katrina.
It's too soon in 2018, but in 2019 it's okay.
What do you do with that, though?
What's the trial? What's the crime?
Hold on. What is this?
That's all I'm saying.
Wait, so they already have
What?
the next 4 seasons planned out? Holy shit!
That feels like putting your eggs in one basket.
Okay, so I guess they are doing season 2, the Hurricane Katrina.
Okay, and then?
Season 3 is Vulgar Favors.
What?
The largest manhunt in U.S. history.
For whom?
Andrew Cunanan. Gianni Versace.
Okay.
Versace?
All right,
That's
go
not
on.
Versace.
I have no idea.
And the that.
And then the last
The
one?
largest failed manhunt.
Oh, it's failed. Okay.
Season 4, A Vast Conspiracy, the real story of the sex scandal that nearly brought down a president. Why don't they do that as the next one? I want to see that one. I want to see who plays Bill Clinton. Yes.
That's Jesus.
They made a great OJ show.
Like, what a non-story.
Who would you cast as Bill Clinton?
That depends on who's going to be big in 2020 when that show airs.
I think we might have to even wait longer because we're not getting into American Crime Story this year.
Oh, okay. There you go. So, like in 20, like
When does it matter?
The Hurricane Katrina one could bomb. What would you do then, FX? What would you do then?
I can't believe they have 4 seasons.
4. That's how you
The third
bankrupt
season's
yourself.
already in development.
Oh my God! What, do you really want to crap these ones out?
Wait, hold on. The fourth season in development as well.
Well, then I guess we would know who'd play Bill Clinton, wouldn't we?
Oh my God, who's gonna play Bill? Okay, theories.
Yes.
Who's gonna play Bill Clinton?
It's
in production.
Who's the guy from Tron?
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges is gonna play Bill Clinton.
He's already played an American president.
Who?
I don't know.
Well, now good. He's got practice.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
I want them to bring back.
Yeah.
From the first season of American Crime Story, The People vs. O.J. Simpson.
Mm-hmm.
A man who's already played Bill Clinton before.
Who?
John Travolta.
No.
You saying you don't remember Primary Colors?
Yeah, no, I don't want him to play Bill Clinton.
Oh, I want to play Bill Clinton.
No, I'm off John Travolta. You can grease lightning, and that might be it.
Like, that's it?
Yeah.
You don't like him in anything else?
I don't like him in Grease, but he's there.
Blowout?
No. But I don't like Blowout, so that's not a great one. Like his part,
Saturday Night Fever.
His part,
Staying Alive.
Like his part in Blowout is really a nothing. Anyone could play that part. They got John Travolta so they could sell tickets. Right? Like what has John Travolta been super, super good in?
Battlefield Earth.
Yeah. Maybe Saturday Night Fever. Maybe. Yeah, that might be his best one.
I like some in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, whatever. Pulp Fiction. Everybody was fine. But no one stands out.
What about Face Off?
Shut up, Joe. Now you're not even trying.
Face Off's a great movie.
No. Okay. All right. Yes. Sorry. Yes, we never got to our sponsor. Joe, who's our sponsor this week?
Napkins.
Napkins. All right. If you like napkins because you got stains on your face or you just want to have something in your pocket.
Stains on your face?
Yeah.
Napkins, work for that?
They work. Napkins work for that. Name another thing, Joe.
Picking up dog poo.
Napkins work for that. Name another thing, Joe.
Blowing your nose.
Napkins work great for that. Name another thing.
Wiping your butt.
Wiping your butt. Napkins work great for that. Got a dead parent? Napkins work great for that.
You need to get rid of that mouse?
Napkins work great for that. You got a school bus full of burning children? Napkins work great for that.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't know if they endorsed that one.
Napkins, solving literally all of life's problems. Thank you, Napkins, for helping us complete our Adam Sandler saga until 2 months from now when he makes another movie.
Literally.
What's the movie?
This
This is the Sandy Wexler movie that's next?
Mm-hmm.
The one that, so it's a Netflix movie.
Mm-hmm.
When's the Noah Baumbach movie coming out?
Like June-ish.
I'm actually excited for that one.
Me too.
June? So 2 months and then another 2 months.
Yeah.
And then it's just Sandler all the time.
And then expect a Hotel Transylvania.
And you 3, yep. And a Grown Ups 3 somewhere in there.
Oh, please. Give me that Grown Ups 3.
The Return of Rob Schneider. Yeah.
I mean...
Rob Schneider's not in the Hotel Transylvania movies either. What's going on?
Maybe they just don't like his voice.
Maybe. I mean, but again, he was in the Ridiculous Six. Yeah. I don't know. So, you think we're going to start going through withdrawals? Like Sandler withdrawals? Like now that we don't have to do this every week?
Are you fucking with me?
Yeah, like what do you like? Maybe like we.
Maybe you'll go to the theater again.
No, maybe like we think it's gonna be like great. Like we're finally free and we're gonna be relaxed. And then like 2 weeks in, we're just like start to get shakes.
Well,
and our eyes start getting bags and we can't sleep and we just see Adam Sandler everywhere we go.
Funny you bring this up because I did rewatch Punch Drunk Love this week.
Yes.
So good.
Okay, but that's not really for Adam Sandler though.
No, it's for me.
Yeah. See, so. All right, then. Well, thank you, Napkins. Thank Lev Van Rensselaer for going on this big journey.
Thank you, Napkins.
We'll converge in a couple months, though. I'm sure it will be seamless to you, audience at home, to do Sandy Wexler. And then, as always, I'm Patrick Scale. You can find these podcasts on iTunes. You can find them at www.quixoticunited.com. You can find our short films there, our feature films, and a few other weird animations and whatnots are there. Joe, of course, is the founder of blankets.com. If you need something turned into a blanket, like a small animal or your aunt, you can just go to blankets.com and Joe will be happy to do that for you.
I do not do that.
Joe, don't be so modest. Be proud of your creations. Your horrible abomination blankets.
My blankets? I don't have any blankets.
All right, that's going to do it for us. Thanks, Lev. Thanks, Joe. Joe, say goodnight.
Good night. Do a Tom Green monologue and ask if Daddy wanted some sausage.
Would you like some tacos? Some NPR tacos? They are free with a $20 donation. Joe.
That's not free.
Joe, would you like some tacos?
No, thank you.
What if...
What are you going to put on them?
What if the tacos are in taco shells?
What if you put a hot dog in a taco shell?
That would be a talk dog.
Talking dogs?
Talking dogs. Joe, what
Talking dogs and Haagen-Dazs?
Joe, what if I put Jell-O in the taco?
Why would you do that? I don't know if those will mix on your palate very well.
Joe, what if in the taco I put another smaller taco?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm up for that.
All right. I can give you the tacos, Joe. I just need a $20 donation.
Well, you convinced me. Here's $20.
I just would let the audience to know at home that he didn't hand me anything. He just said it while looking at his phone.
Do you have a taco within a taco that you're going to give me?
It's called a taco squared, and yes, I have 3 of them for you. You get 3 with your $20 donation. So it's really like 6 tacos. Joe.
Yeah, but they're like mini tacos, so it's like half a taco for each, so it's really only 3 tacos.
No, it's really like 4.5 tacos then. Okay,
How
Joe?
do you get... Wait. No?
Yeah, right.
How did you get that mad?
Well, because you have the 3 regular size tacos, and then you have 3 mini tacos that you claimed were half tacos, so that would be 1.5 tacos for a total of 4.5 tacos.
This is why I failed math class.
This has been NPR.
Again?
We're still NPR.
Can we turn the channel? I'd like to see you do a morning zoo radio.
No.
Wake it!
What is Morning Z?
Mornings.
What is it?
I don't know the bit you're doing, but my throat hurts, so...
Oh, you're still bitching about that, huh, Joe? Yeah. Well, you're good to know, Joe, that your $20 donation goes to a cure for sore throats.
Oh, just like...
Yes.
How somehow they found the cure to cancer in this movie we just watched?
Don't spoilers, Joe. Spoilers.
I don't know if it's a spoiler. They find it out like halfway through the movie.
Spoilers.
I have a lot of questions. Can we get to this movie, please?
All right, Joe.
Turn it on. Turn it on.